You are now tuned in to My Skin is My Sin on Blog Talk Radio. From goons to guys, we welcome everyone. We only have one rule, and that's be respectful. You are now tuned in to My Skin is My Sin on Blog Talk Radio. Goons to guys, we welcome everyone. We only have one rule, and that's be respectful.
I'll at us next week, man.
No doubt, man, and definitely shout out to the family, LiberationMindedMedia.net. That is Black Eye Stand, Do the Knowledge Radio, The Rundown with Renee, and My Skin is My Sin. And don't forget to share the show, man. If you check it out today, or if you check it out next week, or if you check it out in 1,000 years, and if you are that motherfucker that digs us up in 1,000 years, you are the most phenomenal individual to ever walk the galaxy for digging up this greatness and still share our shit, man. Shout out to you. Don't forget to check out the websites, embroshell.com, designsbymonet.com, and myskinismysin.net.
My radio on, but it's annoying. Play the same shit, different toilet. Any negative ball, I'm just trying to avoid it. Bought me an Xbox, I'm trying to enjoy it. But I'm with Coolio on a fantastic voyage through a gangster's paradise, trading my droid in. And now that the iPhone on my waistline, all my girl ever wanna do is FaceTime. But it's cool, far as my day, she make mine. Nigga stay with the blues like a K9, tipsy. Hanging with your mom over J-Quan. What would I fight over any pussy that ain't mine? I'm trying to make a killing while I'm living. The irony in that, but the gift that I was given got me spitting, hitting with this unlimited ammunition. Told her mama send them fishing, them niggas ain't wanna listen. I overload, unload, karma come back on you tenfold. Wind blow the week off of they 10 toes in a different zip code with a bimbo. Tryna get her groovy as in everybody's limo. I'm so over, getting tapped on my fucking shoulder by any janky promoter. This shit bogus, I start to lose focus. Tryna regroup so don't nobody notice. Hey baby, you're gorgeous, oh icy. She follows then unfollows me on IG, but I keep women on my DIC. Cop asking me, can he see some ID? How they gon' stop me, man? Beast mode all in my veins. Still keep the umbrella out as I walk in the rain. Still going hard, ain't shit changed. How they gon' stop me, man? Beast mode all in my veins. Still keep the umbrella out as I walk in the rain. Still going hard, ain't shit changed. How they gon' stop me, man? Beast mode all in my veins. Still keep the umbrella out as I walk in the rain. Still going hard, ain't shit changed. How they gon' stop me, man? Beast mode all in my veins. Still keep the umbrella out as I walk in the rain. Still going hard, ain't shit changed. I just wanna chill, need some time to myself. Who says I need help? I ain't gotta always wanna show it everybody else. I'm just saying, I just wanna chill, need some time to myself. Who says I need help? I ain't gotta always wanna deal with everybody else. I was taking beats, tearing through them. Any problems, I remove them. I'm MJ, you I renewable. I ain't tripping, it's the principle. When I will school you, you should do you. Maybe not, your lady maybe made me hot. It's crazy how I slavey box. Play me, no, play me not. Bar hopping with a hood red and all of the shady spots. Right here, blind dating stops. You should see what I dealt with. Her fish smell put a stench on my pelvis. Saving the feelings, I'm tired of being selfless. Why your coochie smell like that? I can't help it. I take any piece you make and melt it. Put some words behind that shit and sell it. Truth in my bars, yet I real one felt it. Never lose yourself just to be accepted. Fuck y'all.
Fuck y'all. Fuck y'all.
And you are now tuned into another episode of Intellectually Petty Radio. And tonight we got a very special guest in the building. We have the legend, the man, the myth himself, Nova the Rebel from the land, the 216. What's good, bro? How you feeling?
I'm good, man. How you doing today?
Oh man, every day you wake up is a great day.
No doubt, man. I wanna say I appreciate you for having me on the show, man. It's an honor, and I thank you for that.
Oh shit, man! I'm trying to get this shit together, man. For how long now?
Yeah. We've been shooting our shots at it, man. Now we finally hit a swisher, so we good.
No doubt, man. And I live in Cleveland, so I know it is difficult for a rapper to make it out of Cleveland.
Oh yeah, no doubt.
You dope as fuck, though, bro.
Thank you, man.
Yeah, like thank you for adding, giving us hip hop in its fullest form back. Because I love the humor.
Yeah. Well, hip hop hip hop started, I mean, you listen to the rhymes in the beginning. It had a story element, but it also had elements of humor and fun. And so that's just one thing that I always wanted to continue to bring in my legacy. Was I have a fun personality, so I just always wanted to show that, man. Let everybody know you ain't got to be tough every minute of the day.
Hey, and that's some real shit though, man. I mean, but not only that, you drop gems.
Yeah.
You got layer after layer, and everything is the foundation are the bars. Um, how long does it take before you like, yeah, this is it?
As far as like a whole record, or
Yeah.
as far as a whole record, I kinda sometimes you just know once you get it home and play it back. You like, oh yeah.
Mhm.
Like in the studio is one thing, and I kind of got the feeling, but the real feeling is when I go home and I'm out of the studio setting, and I'm on some other speakers, and I get a chance to uh just listen to it again with nobody hyping me around me. Man,
Right.
not right there. My friends, nobody's there. It's just me. I can just sit and listen. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. You know, not long, not long.
That's so dope, man. How long you been rhyming, bruh?
I mean, I started trying to rhyme. I was 7 years old. So let's just say years, years.
Wow.
Yes,
7? What you rhyming about at 7, bruh?
man. Kid stuff, man. Just schoolyard stuff and just stuff that you hear other people say, like you just going, man. You just rhyming. Like I don't even man, everything. Anything that come to my mind, because I was trying to freestyle back then,
Mhm. Mhm.
and then just trying to memorize raps, just talking about how good I was. I was a
That's
kid.
dope though.
I was a kid. I mean, when I was like 12, I had a rap. It was big establishment, Money Hungry Incorporated, crack houses on the corner made everybody's. I can't remember, man. But it
Wait a
was,
minute, but that was your bar at 12? That's how it started?
yeah, I was like 12.
Wow. That's dope right there.
Yeah, yeah. So I always had a little bit of vocabulary, and yeah, man. I was saying stuff early, man. Early.
Okay, like who was the MC that really kind of made you want to be an MC?
Well, my brothers did music back then.
Mhm.
So I looked up to them as inspiration, but then I also in the midst of them, they had their influences in the guys that they were listening to, which kind of trickled down to me. So it was a lot of the Tribe Called Quest, NWA, Pete Rock, Seal, Smooth, a lot of late 80s, early 90s. Yeah, man, a lot of that Naughty by Nature, your Tupacs, like the greats from the late 80s and early 90s was all a factor for the most part.
And you know what? I don't think we hear a tribe called Quest mentions enough.
Yeah, truth. I mean, they're to me, they're a top five group. So
They are like, and I'm gonna be completely honest. Like, what was that? People's Instincts and something long ass title. The first joint, I was not a fan. Bonita Applebaum was dope though.
yeah. Benita Applebaum, yeah, you gotta
Yeah,
go.
yeah, that was
Yeah,
a dope ass song. But I was not a Tribe fan. It took me, I don't know, probably I think the next album actually was for me was like, okay, yeah, I can fuck
yeah.
with them.
I think one of the early ones that really, 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 really caught me on was between Scenario and
Oh,
and um and
Buddy with De La Soul. Even though I think that was more of a De La Soul record, but they were all kind
Yeah.
of
It was that the native tongue, the whole, that
yeah.
was dope back then too. I'm not
Brothers,
gonna
De
lie.
La Soul, Tribe Called Quest. All of them had a major influence, especially De La and Tribe.
Okay. I can kind of see that too.
Yeah, yeah,
You
yeah.
know, how would you define your rhyme style?
My rhyme style is kind of hard. I mean, I would always say lyrical / storytell / conscious.
Mm-hmm.
If we're talking about, uh, I can always. I'm gonna be honest. I would consider me like a Bruce Lee in the fact that I can switch up my speeds however I want. I can I can go anywhere I need to go. So if whatever pace I need to go, I can go. If I so choose to. If I Whether we're talking about content or actual rhyming, I feel like I can pretty much do anything. And Bruce Lee was kind of the same thing. He could catch you with a deadly punch, or it could be
Man,
kick that'll tear you apart. Me, I can go from rapping about the lights getting low to Colin Kaepernick, back to Beast Mode, and then to Lost, and back to Love My City, back to Pray on It. I can wherever I want to go.
that beast mode is ridiculous too. By the way,
Thank you.
I mean, I fucks with Colin Kaepernick was in the videos fucking powerful.
Thank you.
Um, and just a side note, Sarakaya, what I'm sorry, I can't pronounce your last name. Nobody plays that grand piano in the background. Actually, that's not even real. I got a green screen, and that's just a dope ass picture. it
Really is.
it is what it is, bro. Oh my goodness. So how do you end up fucking with Crazy Bone? Like, how does that happen? And that's just got like, how do you meet when you first meet Crazy Bone? What do you go home and do?
When I actually met him over the phone. Well, no, you know what? Let me tell you something wild. I met him twice before he even knew who I was.
Okay.
And I opened at one of his shows. He didn't see me, but I opened at one of his shows. So it was a lot of interaction we had before he even knew who I was. But we let me see. We actually met to the point where he knew who I was. We met over the phone.
Okay.
Yeah, it was a phone conversation. And I just remember my mind racing as we're on the phone. Like, my mind was racing. I'm like, yo, this is like one of my heroes that's on this thing. And I just got off the phone with him, and it's like, yo, like, I was just kind of just on a high. That's the best way I could describe it, honestly. It was just on a high.
I can't even imagine, bro. That's
Yeah.
so fucking dope.
Yeah, I was on a high, man. Like,
And so, what's been the highlight of that relationship thus far? Would you say?
honestly, man, there's so many highlights I can't even just place one, because we've done different tours together.
Mm-hmm.
We've just experienced a lot of different things together. We've had video shoots together. I hype man for him at one of his solo shows. So that was huge for me. That was probably one of the biggest moments for me, because
That's pretty dope.
yeah, I'm literally up there rapping First of the Month with the guy who helped create First of the Month. And I'm actually doing like the background vocals. So that was crazy to me. Like, that was like couldn't believe it.
Yo, man, fucking Bone was fucking like just Fucking ridiculous, man. And they
Yeah.
sold a shitload of records.
Oh yeah, 50 million sold, man.
That's a shitload of records.
50 million sold worldwide. So
You think they had an advantage over this generation with the streaming? Or is the streaming more of an advantage?
yeah, streaming is. I think streaming is much more of an advantage because
Mhm.
it gives everybody access without leaving the house. Back in the day when you wanted something, like I remember we had a store. We had a store on the corner, well, a couple of blocks away from my crib that I grew up in.
Mhm.
I would have to get up and walk just to go buy the album. Not even just listen to that. I had to go
Exactly.
and go buy the album.
But that shit was like an experience too, though.
Yeah, it was always an experience because
Yeah.
you kind of don't know what you're gonna get, as opposed to if you go and you stream it, you're like, oh, okay, all right, so I'm gonna go get it. It's kind of
And,
like,
and when you stream it, you throw it away quicker.
yeah, you
You
do.
know, like if it does not capture your attention in a nanosecond, I'm not fucking with them. And you may never listen to them again for just because of a few minutes of a bad musical experience. When you go physically buy some shit, even if you don't like it when you first play it, at some point in your life, you're gonna play that shit again.
You're gonna play it again because you went and purchased it. You spent money on it. You spent time
Man,
to get it. So you're gonna find something you like. Like, look, I don't care what. It's 14 songs. I'm gonna like one. Let me play it back. You're gonna want to
exactly.
find something because you're
Yeah.
like, oh, I ain't gonna keep not liking stuff on it. I'm gonna find a favorite record. So yeah, it is kind of like it. I mean, with streaming, there is an advantage. Um, yeah, because
I,
you get a sneak peek. I couldn't get
yeah, but that might be the disadvantage. And because like you said, you don't have to leave the house.
they still getting that stream though, and then if they do like it, that's even more.
Yeah, you may have a point.
I mean, because if you don't go get a record, then you just don't go get a record.
Yeah.
But if I stream your stuff, it counts for something.
Man, I don't know. I think you can manipulate the streaming numbers way easier
Oh,
than you can
oh
manipulate
yeah,
like CD sales.
oh yeah. I mean, but you know what? Let's not mistake it, because labels bought albums all the time.
They did, but it was like they could only get away with so much. Like streaming, like you can have somebody's IG account go from 0 to 6 million and may cost you 10 grand.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, the numbers that we know the numbers can be manipulated.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's kind of that's it's all kind of tough, man. It's all kind of tough.
All right. So the video for Oh My Goodness, was that your idea?
Yeah. I was behind all of that. Yeah.
Because I do that little dance too. The little, like when you do
Yeah,
that when old girl be walking.
yeah. I'm from the era back, some time ago. And back then, man, Shabba Ranks, and Patra, and even hip hoppers, see, hip hoppers, they used to do this. They used to
Yeah.
do, you
Yep.
know, whereas, some of the other genres, they might have, you know what I'm saying? And they all just was blending. They was all doing it though. It was all one of them moves. So, that's what I said, I feel like Mad Cobra girl flexing it. And she was doing the, you know
Yeah.
what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Whatnot. Maybe I'm
Yo.
on my age.
I was dead ass cracking up when I seen that shit. I am not gonna lie. That and the party bus scene too.
Oh, the party bus. Oh yeah, that
Yeah.
was that was me and Drew, the song called That's That Love. You talking about that one?
Oh no, I thought it was in the same video. The chick with like the big fake titties.
Oh, that wasn't a party bus. We was just in the back of a truck.
Okay, all right,
Yeah,
never mind,
that's
my
that.
bad.
Yeah. That's oh my goodness, with the grandma in there too.
Yeah, yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Oh
Yeah,
my goodness,
oh,
that's all the
bad.
same video. We was
I'm
just in
telling you,
the truck though.
at the house laughing my ass off, bro. If y'all get a chance, go check that video out. It's
Yeah.
fucking hilarious, man. What's up next for you though? And matter of fact, before we go any further, if somebody wants to purchase some music from you or just check you out, how do they find you, and where can they buy some shit?
They can easily hit me directly, because I love to do direct sales. I love to be up front with my peoples, my supporters or whatnot. You can definitely hit me up on Instagram at Nova the Rebel 130. You can you can actually purchase from Apple Music or Spotify, any of those. Just look up Nova the Rebel. But I also have physical copies of my projects, so you can easily hit me up in my DMs or whatnot, and you know we can make sure you get that cash app, and then we'll be mailing that off to you, autograph copy and everything. So
That's
it's
dope.
definitely ways you can definitely get it, but definitely hit my line. Do not be afraid to tap my line. I talk back.
That's dope, man. I don't know Hollywood shit, and that's the real shit too. What we got coming in the future, and since apparently everything is opened up,
Yeah.
it's looking that way. Are you okay with touring?
Yeah, we actually got some new dates coming in. So uh I'm gearing up, man. I'm getting ready. I actually had that conversation with Crazy Bone earlier today
Hmm.
about us getting back on the road and touring. So he was like, yeah, it's becoming official. Like we back. We getting back.
Hmm.
We getting back in the swing of things for sure. So
What do you hate the most about hip hop?
um just that everybody feels like, or so many people feel like they can't be themselves. When you
Mm.
when you talk about art and expression, it's supposed to be from you. And I just feel like, yeah, people express themselves, but not in a manner which is unique. And so we see a wave and we ride it and we take it and we take it and we take it and we take it and we consistently push that. And it's like, well, if I want to listen to such and such, I'll go listen to such and such. I
Hmm.
want you to act like them. I don't need you to be them. I don't need you to take their rhyme patterns and every record, and I just need you to be you. And so the lack of originality for me is the the most sucky part about it.
Man, it's bad too. And I get it. Like I'm and my co-host, and it was my bad. My co-host ain't here, so my bad, wrong. Um, but like he knows I'm from Detroit, and I bring it up all the time. Uh, Geez, I done fucking lost my train of thought. But shout out to Detroit. Damn, I sure had a whole ass spiel and shit, man. It just completely just left my brain. My apologies for that, man.
It'll hit you
Uh,
again.
oh, and it just did. Like the whole Detroit wave. Like it's some dope MCs coming out of Detroit, but they all sound the same. The ones that don't sound the same are the ones that I'm more inclined. Okay, yeah, you're not trying to be somebody else. You good in your own skin, and I think that yeah, I hate that about MCing now. You
Yeah,
know,
yeah, yeah. That's the problem. That's the problem that I personally have with it.
yeah,
Um,
it's just depressing.
yeah, just the lack of originality. That's I mean, a lack not only a lack of originality in the cadences, um, and the presentation, but the content.
Yeah, it's the
Nothing, nothing.
same shit.
Yeah, yeah. Nothing new. There's nothing new under the sun. Fine, But if you're gonna give us that repetitiveness, at least find a unique way to do it. Again, it's not always what you do, but how you do it. And so for me, yeah, it's millions of people who want to do this, but
Yeah.
I don't sound like this and that person in the third. I found a way to do it so others can too.
Eh, you dope at it though.
But see, you know what? See, the thing is, I actually take my craft serious. See, if you're not
And a lot
taking,
of people don't though.
yeah, and see, that's the problem, because you could walk into a gym and say Kobe and shoot the ball, but if you ain't sharpening your skills, you know what I'm saying?
You ain't shooting 1,000 jumpers a day.
How can you grow into you? How can you find your niche? You can't.
So do you want to be a label yourself one day?
Yeah, I definitely wouldn't mind taking on that. It's just sometimes it be so hard with labels, because see, I used to play the rapper slash promoter when I would do like shows.
Mm-hmm.
Like I used to throw shows. And so I've been on both sides of this. I've been on the artist side and I've been on the promoter side.
Mm-hmm.
I had a lot of fun doing both, but dealing with artists can be a headache. You got artists that feel entitled. You got artists that just feel like it's okay to show up 3 hours late. You got artists that feel like they ain't gotta have a drive. They just gotta have one good song and they out of here. Like you got artists that feel like, well, they good enough, so they ain't gotta hustle their music and push it and grind it. It's a lot when you talk about dealing with artists. So, if I'm gonna invest in someone else, because I've had trouble investing in other people.
Mm-hmm.
I used to be in rap groups and stuff like that, and it was me putting time into not only myself but into others, and it never
Yeah.
worked. It never worked for me.
People not gonna work as hard as you gonna work for you.
Period. And so if you're not gonna work, if you're not gonna work like I do, work hard as me, if you're not gonna be a person that can take criticism or can even be coached. Like some artists are just uncoachable.
Yeah.
They got it all figured out. They
And
ain't no
they're either really great or nobody will never know them. It's no gray area.
yeah. And see the thing is, they'll feel like no matter where they are, even though they ain't having the career that you have, they got the answers. You
So
don't
let me
got.
ask you this: have you met somebody and you just thought, like, I mean, like a huge celebrity or somebody that before that encounter was like an idol, and they was just such an asshole that you just it didn't like them at all afterward?
I had some I had someone that rubbed me the wrong way a little
Mm-hmm.
bit,
Mm-hmm.
but I refuse to say who it was though.
Well, I ain't going. I'm not going to ask
I won't say
unless
yeah.
you want to.
I won't ever say who it was, but I was slightly put off by them just a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, we still ended up chopping it, being cool. I mean, he even gave me his phone number. You know what I'm saying? To hit him up,
Mm-hmm.
whatever. So I won't go into it, but
Yeah.
I've been rubbed the wrong way. And then I've actually, let me be honest, I had a rapper. Okay, I was doing a show. I was doing
Mm-hmm.
this show, and it was a show with other rappers. Bone Thugs was included. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So it's other high profile artists on this bill, and one artist who he's not as big as Bone, but people, if I said his name, you'd be like, "Oh, for real?" So you know who I'm talking about. But this
Okay.
artist, this rapper, I invited a girl to this show. This was years ago.
Mhm.
I invited a girl to the show. She came there for me. She left with him.
Oh, that gotta hurt.
She came for me. She left with him.
Man.
What can I mean, I can't be mad at either one of them. You know what I'm saying? It ain't like it was my woman. Now, if it was my woman, then it'd have been like, man. And then at that point, I still couldn't even be mad at him because you allowed it.
I mean, yeah, I'm not gonna be mad at him, but yeah, I do have every right to be upset with her.
Yeah. Oh yeah. At that point, yeah, no question. Because now you just,
You a thought. Yeah.
Yeah. That's bad news at that point. We got a big problem.
Yeah, I would agree. I would definitely agree, man.
Big problem.
How long did it take y'all to film the Colin Kaepernick video?
A couple hours.
That's it, huh?
Yeah, it was like a couple. It was maybe 2.5 hours. Something like
Some powerful shit too, bro.
Thank you. Yeah, we, shout out to R. Zellers. We collab. He'll send me what he got, and then they make changes in it. Like, yo, okay, let's throw this in there. Let's throw that in there. Okay, I don't like how I looked on this part. Let's take that part out. Do you got anything else you could feel right there? Like, I just had my ways about that whole thing. Any video that I do, I did the same thing with Oh My Goodness. Like, we edit, like we definitely go back and do some editing, but when it comes out so where it's like, okay,
right,
we good.
It's not even really editing; it's just polishing.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
We'll polish it up. We gonna add some balance. We gonna we gonna make it right. We gonna make it right.
Y'all got a nice little formula there. I'm personally entertained, and I have watched several of your videos. So yeah, I think that everything is there. Like, is this a good? What do you think that this year is gonna hold for you?
I think this year about to be incredible because I got a new album that I'm getting ready to release. So now that I got because the last album that I dropped was 2017. I dropped a mixtape 2019, which a lot of people know certain records off of it, but may not know the whole project. Like, Oh My Goodness, but Oh My Goodness is on a whole project, which is Rebels World. So a lot of people got Rebels World, but they got physical copies of Rebels World.
Okay.
So that's the project that people want it. They can hit me up through my Instagram DM or my Facebook DM. Hit me up, yo, what's up with Rebels World? All right, cool. Or where can I find a project with Oh My Goodness on there? Or It's Your Birthday? Or Beast Mode? Or Pray on It? All of those records are on Rebels World.
Okay. And you say you got a new joint dropping this year?
Yeah.
If you need an old bald guy for the video, hit me up.
Yeah.
I'll be there.
Hey, look,
and I'm here too, bro.
Don't tell me that, because I mess around, be like, yo, man, I got something going on.
Hey, and I'll mess around. Like, hey, I'm there, man. Like I'm on the east side, bro.
I make sure to hit you up before 8.
Please do.
We gonna keep that between us.
Right.
I got jokes, man.
Right. I'm not mad at that. That was funny, bro.
I got jokes.
That was fucking dope, man. Jesus Christ, man. What do you want your legacy to be?
That was true to the game, man. I was true to it. I gave so much. I gave so much hope, so much inspiration, so many jewels, and I changed lives. And that's all for the positive. That's what I want it to be at the end of the day, is that I changed lives. Being being at the your words can be so powerful. They say your words are weapons, and I choose to use my weapons for good. I have my fun. Don't get me wrong. I have my fun. I'm an adult. I have adult fun. I do my thing. End of the day, though. End of the day, people can hear. People can hear what I'm truly about, and it's empowering us, empower everyone that I can touch. So
That's dope, man. You seem to be working for me. I'm no expert, although I have been listening to hip hop like since it started.
yeah,
Oh, and I kind of like it. Like I know a lot of my generation shits on the music of today.
hmm
I kind of like a lot of this shit. Like I know, I'm not one of those. Oh, you shouldn't talk about this. We talk. We had NWA and Ice-T.
right.
Like we try to make it seem like everybody was smoking weed and peaceful. No, it wasn't like that. So I like the drill scene. Um, I like the UK drill scene a lot. And the New York one is dope too. But it's kind of tough, especially with some of the Chicago rappers, because I like the music, but I can't really like they be talking about dead people and
Oh,
disrespecting them. So I don't want to. It's not a song I want to be like, yeah, well, fuck Lil T, and then I pissed on Lil T's grave, and they literally say that shit. So now I can't listen to that song riding down the street.
yeah.
Because I don't want some little nigga thinking that I'm representing whoever.
Yeah.
I'm like 900 years old, bro. Do I look like I'm in a fucking gang? But
You one of the OGs.
Oh my! You know what? The crazy part is like some of these niggas need to retire, bro. It should be a mandatory gangbanging retirement age.
Hey,
They should put you out, bro. Like Snoop should no longer. You too old, bro. Love you, but you're too old. Stop.
Man.
Sorry. That I know that's me, and that does not reflect my skin as my sin. It's Job's personal opinion.
Just how you feel. Ain't nothing wrong.
At some point though, man, you gotta, we gotta stop. And it ain't just gang banging, it's pimping, it's whatever you doing. At some point, man, it should be you need to go in a different direction. It's a society requirement. You get 25 years to do dumb shit. I don't know.
That's what they say. They say you start to really elevate your maturity at least 25. That's what they say. So it's funny you said 25.
They're lying.
That's what they say.
I don't believe that. At least my 25, I was a complete moron.
I mean, well, that compared to now,
No, I knew it that back then.
Knew it back then. Well,
yeah.
Hey,
I was self-aware, but a moron. Not gonna lie.
I mean, we all were morons at 25. Like we're we look at things and be like, man, I was doing that when I was 25. I was tripping. A whole different mindset.
Yeah.
I'm with you. I look at times when I was 30. Like, well, what was I thinking? But I'm a lot more mature, at 30, even than I am 25. I felt I really started to hit a stride once I hit 30.
I think I'm still waiting on my stride.
Hey man, look, we all got our time.
Maybe not, man. It's been a long time, bro.
Hey man, you still got time.
You know what? I do. You know, and I don't want to discourage anybody. I'm just talking shit, man.
Yeah, for sure.
But if you believe in whatever the fuck it is you really want to do, try that shit. Like the worst that can happen is that it doesn't work.
Right.
You know,
Right.
shit. If you 60 years old, I seen two white dudes in England, rappers.
Uh-huh.
They're like 70 years old.
I think
Literally, both of them.
I think I seen that. That sound real familiar.
Yeah,
Sound real familiar.
and the dudes were actually dope.
White guys.
Yeah, and they got like
I seen.
videos.
Yeah, I seen that.
Yeah, crazy. You know, so if you out there with bars, don't let your people convince you that you shouldn't spit your bars.
No, ain't no cap on how you feel. Again, like I said in the beginning, hip hop is about expression. Okay, so however you feel you want to express yourself at whatever age you feel like you want to express yourself, feel free to do so. Cause I know I didn't, you know, once I hit 30, I had folks like, man, it's time to stop. It's time to stop. Not everybody was saying that, but you had certain people that just had that belief that it should be a cap on trying to make it musically. And
Mhm.
it's funny because after that, like a girl told me that, and
Mhm.
literally like 3 months later, that's when I was like getting set to start touring with Bone.
Hmm.
So needless to say, she probably felt real stupid.
Yeah, hopefully. Yeah,
Yeah,
so hopefully somewhere she's still kicking herself.
yeah, still, yeah.
And I
What?
hope she watches this video and feels even fucking worse. Nah, because I'm petty.
Hey, hey, I'm not mad at it. You deserve what you get. So
Yeah, you do sometimes, but hopefully it made you a better person, and you have done some self evaluation and realized your error of your ways and changed the
yeah,
person that you are.
yeah. The point is, don't doubt Nova. Don't doubt him. So it
I
doesn't.
am not going to do that.
Well, not you. I mean, well,
Hey,
you don't doubt me either, man.
nobody should doubt Nova at all. Where'd the name come from?
Man, I'm a video game head, so it was a game called Final Fantasy, and it was a character something Nova, but I like the Nova part.
Hmm.
So I was like, you know, kind of,
Okay,
kind
I'm
of,
not mad at that.
kind of five fingered it, and then I broke it apart, and then put my own little stuff on it after.
So just randomly, the rebel was
No,
just completely out there.
no. Well, I was Nova. I was just I
Hmm.
was I went through a different couple name changes with the name Nova.
Hmm.
I had other parts to the Nova, but then I went with just Nova. And once I started to get on like bigger blog sites like allhiphop.com and hiphopgame.com, people were confusing me with other Novas that existed. And so I'm like, yo, like I gotta do something about that. And this my engineer at the time who was mixing my records, he was like, who are you? I'm like, what you mean? Like, no, like, who are you as an artist? Like, what do you represent? What is it? And I'm like, yo, I had to think about that. And so when I thought about it to myself, I came back like, yo,
Hmm.
my personality, I have a rebellious personality. Nova, the rebel, Nova the rebel, Nova, and it started to fit. Like, okay. And so then once I started putting it in records, I am Nova the rebel. Yeah. Then it started clicking even more.
Hmm.
Like, oh yeah, I'm stuck. I'm stuck. And so then now, like fans across the country and world Like they may greet me like that. I am Nova the Rebel. Yeah. I had a
That's
show.
dope.
I had a show in California. And this guy was videotaping, and he tagged me in the recording, but I could hear him yell, "I am Nova the Rebel." Yeah. And
So
while he was recording. So that just goes to show you where an idea can come from and go.
That's so fucking dope, man. And we ain't gonna take up like your whole night. I know you got shit to do. Um, anything you want to say before we dip? And then first and foremost, man, I want to thank you so much, man. I cannot thank you enough. I have thoroughly enjoyed the interview, man. The conversation was phenomenal. Wish you much success in the future and some backstage passes if you get really successful. Hook your boy up. Just saying.
Again, man, I thank you. I definitely appreciate you having me on this platform, man, allowing me a space to just kick it, have a little fun, let the people know who I am. I definitely appreciate that.
No doubt, man. And peace to you and your family, man. Stay up, man. If you need anything we can do for you this way, please don't hesitate, man. We got you, bro. Other than that, man, let me know when you got a show in the land too.
I think right now I'm hearing possibly July. We could be here.
That would be dope.
So
that would be really dope.
Yeah, it's a possibility. I ain't gonna put it all the way out there yet. But
that would be dope. I'll be there. God willing, I'll be there.
It's looking like a very, very much possibility. So be on the lookout.
That's dope. And you know, we had Crazy Bone on the show one time before. I didn't say that earlier.
Oh shoot. Okay.
Yeah, so that's pretty fucking dope. We had him and you on the show.
Yeah, definitely.
Not too many other shows can say that.
Hey, it's a beautiful thing, man.
Right. And shout out to my co-host, The Plug. Speaking of him, I do got one question. Prince or Michael Jackson, who wins in a fist fight?
I don't know, because Prince is athletic. People don't know that. Prince is athletic, and Michael, you know, he could like turn himself into like a Corvette or a great thing that can fly and shoot people. So, I don't know, man. I don't know. That's a tough one, man, because I know Prince is like short, but height don't matter. So many variables, man. I really couldn't tell you, man. I don't know.
From my standpoint, Prince is beating his ass.
What make you even put me in that position? Even ask.
That's my co-host asks that question every time we have somebody on the show. Every time, you know, and it's amazing, man. Some of the answers, bro. But I'm telling you, like for my money, Prince is whooping that ass. First off, Michael Jackson has never had a fight. You know, I'm pretty sure Prince was wearing women's clothing back in the fucking 70s and 80s. He was fighting niggas all the time.
Well, Michael looked kind of tough and beat it, man. And he I don't know, man. Like, you see that kick he used to do? Like the little kick.
No, man.
He could really hurt somebody's shin with them.
He also went hee a lot.
He did. But your voice has nothing to do with your manhood, okay? I don't know, man. I don't know. You kind of trying to make me lean towards Prince, man, because he beat Eddie and them in basketball. But I ain't gonna do it.
Put work in too. In some heels. put work in some heels.
That's what I'm saying. Like I don't. When I seen Mike play basketball on that jam video with Michael.
Yeah, they should have never let Michael Jackson hold a basketball, let alone do anything else, man.
So he really don't look athletic.
He's not. I don't think
look
he is
athletic.
at all. No.
But the moonwalk was crazy.
The moonwalk was crazy. He still would get that ass whooped by Prince, though.
Okay, so if that's the case, I'm gonna say Mike can slide on the kitchen floor much better than Prince.
Yeah, because Prince got on heels. I don't know if you can, you can't really slide much in heels. I'm not sure. Even
in socks, Mike got him. He can do it backwards. Got him. It's over. Mike wins. I had to find any way that Mike could win because that's my favorite artist of all time.
Oh, man. Again, I would say Prince is a better artist.
I'm not even about to discuss this any further with you then. There's nothing to see here. There's nothing to talk.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, on that note, we are out of here, man. You have a good one, bro. It's been real.
Thank you, man.
Peace. No doubt. Thank you, King.
All right.